Hey everyone, good to be back with y'all. Before I start my devotion, I just wanted to lead you on one of my favorite songs. I'm honored to have our worship pastor Tim Snowden here with me, and we just want to play a song called Oceans. You can sing along if you know it. You can listen. You can completely skip this and go straight to the devotion if you would like. But we just want to play the song for you. You call me out upon the waters, the great unknown, where feet may fail. And there I find you in the mystery, in oceans deep, my faith will stand. And I will call upon your name and keep my eyes above the waves. When oceans rise, my soul will rest in your embrace. For I am yours, and you are mine. Your grace abounds in deepest waters. Your sovereign hand will be my guide. For feet may fail and fear surrounds me. You've never failed, and you won't start now. And I will call upon your name and keep my eyes above the waves. When oceans rise, my soul will rest in your embrace. I am yours, and you are mine. Spirit, lead me where my trust is without borders. Let me walk upon the water wherever you would call me. Take me deeper than my feet could ever wander, and my faith will be made stronger in the presence of my Savior. Spirit, lead me where my trust is without border. Let me walk upon the water wherever you would call me. Take me deeper than my feet could ever wander, and my faith will be made stronger in the presence of my Savior. Spirit, lead me where my trust is without borders. Let me walk upon the water wherever you would call me. Take me deeper than my feet could ever wander. My faith will be made stronger in the presence of my Savior. And I will call upon your name and keep my eyes above the waves. When oceans rise, my soul will rest in your embrace. For I am yours, and you are mine. everyone. Hope you're having a great Tuesday. Sorry I'm so late getting this devotional out. Just been tied up today doing different things, but I'm excited to get this to you. Thank you for tuning in. I'm just going to dive right in, not waste any time. Today we're going to be looking at the story of Peter getting the chance to walk on water because of his faith, which is found in Matthew chapter 14. So starting in verse 22, it says, "Immediately after this, Jesus insisted that his disciples get back into the boat and cross to the other side of the lake while he sent the people home. After sending them home, he went up into the hills by himself to pray. Night fell while he was there alone. Meanwhile, the disciples were in trouble far away from land, for a strong wind had risen and they were fighting heavy waves. About 3 o'clock in the morning, Jesus came towards them, walking on the water. When the disciples saw him walking on the water, they were terrified, and in fear they cried out, 'It's a ghost.' But Jesus spoke to them at once. 'Don't be afraid,' he said. 'Take courage. I am here.' Peter calls out to him, 'Lord, if it is really you, tell me to come to you walking on the water.' 'Yes, come,' Jesus said. So Peter went over to the side of the boat and walked on water towards Jesus." We're going to stop right there because I want to point something out. Right here in this moment, Peter had no doubt. He had no distractions. He had no fear. Right at this moment, his full trust and faith was in God. He believed that this person walking on water was Jesus. Because when he said, "Come to me," Peter immediately goes to the edge of the boat, steps over out of the boat, and begins to walk on the water. And here's how we know that there was no fear in that initial moment, because the next verse says, "But when he saw the strong wind and the waves, he was terrified and began to sink. 'Save me, Lord,' he shouted." So when the fear, when the doubt, when the distractions, any of that crept in, is when he began to sink. So we know that when he first started on this journey of stepping out of the boat and walking towards Jesus, that none of that existed. His faith was fully in Jesus as he began to walk towards him. And then he lost focus. Things got in the way. He began to worry about what was around him and what was going on, having a backup plan in mind in case this went south, in case he didn't drown. All these things started creeping into his mind, and he lost focus of Jesus, and he began to sink, crying out, "Lord, save me." So Jesus grabs him. He reached out, grabbed him, and says, "You have so little faith. Why did you doubt me?" So church and everyone else watching, I'm not going to keep you long, but are you going through a season of doubt right now? Was your faith good when you stepped out of the boat, but now as you're walking towards Jesus, you've lost focus and you're starting to sink? And so the question I want to leave you with today is one of, are you walking in faith or are you sinking in fear? And I know it's so easy to sink in fear during these uncertain days that lie ahead of us. But I want to encourage you and challenge you to continue to walk in faith, to continue to be bold, to continue to seek Jesus first and only. Don't let the distractions, the fear, the uncertainty keep you from having your faith fully in Jesus Christ. So church, we love you. We miss y'all. If y'all need anything, just reach out to us. And we just want to be a church that loves one another and takes care of one another. Hope to see y'all soon.